Hi, my name is Jerry Winkle. I'm a program manager with LANDesk Software. Today I'd like to talk to you about how you can use LANDesk 9.5 to provision your vPro devices. But before we get started, I'd like to talk to you about some of the benefits of Intel vPro. Intel's vPro technology can be used for managing and maintaining machines independent of the operating system or the power state. Some of the benefits include remote access, even if the operating system is inoperable, one-click device isolation. That's very useful if you have a machine that's been compromised, it has a virus or some other malware that you don't want that connecting to your network. Lights out patch management, KVM remote control, which we'll demonstrate, BIOS access, and of course Wake on LAN. In the past, vPro required client-based provisioning. That required the administrator to touch every single device that they wanted to enable vPro on. With AMT version 6.2, Intel added host-based provisioning. Host-based provisioning combined with LANDesk makes it very easy to enable your vPro devices. Now let's go through some of the steps on setting up vPro. You can provision vPro in 3 easy steps. First, you copy your vPro certificate to the LANDesk server. Second, enter a vPro password in the Management Suite console. And lastly, distribute the LANDesk agent as you normally would. That's it. You're done. It's literally that easy. Now, on the LANDesk server, I'm going to load Explorer here. I'm going to go to my C drive, and there I have a copy of my cert. I'm going to take the certificate, and I'm going to copy that to LANDesk Management, AMT Provisioning, Cert Store, Cert1 directory. There. So I've done that. Now I'm going to go to the LANDesk console, and I'm going to Configure, Intel vPro Options, and then General Configuration. Now what I need to do here is I need to insert a password. It needs to be a good secure password. There we have it. I'm going to click Apply on that, and then OK. Now, I've done the first 2 steps. I have 1 to go. Now, I've previously discovered this vPro device, and so I'm going to go over here to my agent configuration, go to My Configurations. I have a sales agent that I want to roll out to my sales team. I'm going to right-click on that and say Schedule Agent Deployment. That moves this over to the scheduled task, and there I can see that task. I just need to drop this device onto that. Of course, there's a lot of ways to distribute the LANDesk agent. I'm just showing you a very basic method. And now I'm going to right-click and say Start Now. Now this takes about 4 minutes to complete as it copies the agent over to my other device, and then once it's there, it does the install, and then the last step is it enables vPro on the machine. Okay, now let's go to the device that we're provisioning, and I'm going to load Intel Management and Security Status. Now, with this utility from Intel, I can go to the last tab, the Advanced tab, and I can see that my status is unconfigured. And that's the last step that will take place after it installs the LANDesk agent. Okay, now if we go back to Intel Management and Security Status, and we go to the Advanced tab, you'll see that I am properly configured, okay? And my mode is set to admin. Now we can see here that it says it was successful. Now if I come up here to my network view and I refresh that, you'll see that my device has properly shown up. Now I can right-click on this device and I'll see my vPro options. The first one is not under the vPro section. It's remote control via Intel KVM. We'll come back to that. If I come down here to Intel vPro Options, you can see that I have quite a few features that I can take advantage of now. I can see the Intel vPro status, my event log, I can go to my boot manager. I can power off the device, or I can power the device back on. I can also do a reboot, and the last one down here is I can remove the machine from the network. That's the network isolation that I was talking about before. Now let's go back up to the top and let's choose Remote Control via Intel KVM. Now you're going to see my screen here pop up over here on the left hand side. Now, this is a unique type of remote control. Let's show you a neat feature. I can come down here to the bottom and I can say restart. And because this is a KVM remote control, you're going to find that my session will continue on through the reboot process. This is going to allow me to go into the BIOS on this device. Starting up, now my session has been rejoined, and I'm entering my BIOS. Now I'm going to click on this and enter in my password. Oops, must have messed that up. And there I'm in the BIOS. Now, of course, I can shut down my BIOS, and this session will continue to stay resident. So hopefully you can see that this is a great feature that will allow you to do a lot of things to help your customers, your end users, to be able to use their devices more effectively, especially when they're not right there and you can't get right to their machine. Now you can see that Intel vPro is a very powerful technology when combined with LANDesk Management Suite. Now if you have more questions on this, please go to help.landesk.com. Click on LANDesk 9.5 and search for the word vPro. Thanks for your time.